Hello everyone. My goodness, welcome to another episode. Before I begin though, have you ever been so angry that no matter what you did, no matter how hard you try, the world around you just seems to always look the other way? I'd like to go further into how chanting the phrase Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo has the power to change any situation into benefit. So many of us struggle every day, right? Some of us have many successes in life, yet our lives still feel rather unfulfilled. Why is that? So, when we decide we want to live a healthier life, for example, we might change our diet, right? Maybe exercise a little more. We do this to refresh our health. So in the same way, when we chant Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo, we are actually refreshing our life force. This life force or this life state allows us to navigate the many intricacies that we all face in our daily lives each day. And using wisdom, all our actions to achieve are different. We develop the courage to face our challenges like never before. And the confidence in our lives, while they rise up to attention, just waiting for the next instruction. How wonderful is that? You know, when we look into a foggy mirror to shave or maybe apply lipstick, of course it would be difficult to see clear enough to do so, right? So what do? You know, we polish the mirror so that we have a clear view of the exterior. So in the same way, chanting allows us to polish our life so that we can clearly see what it is in our life that we must change inside, so that our world out there reflects that change. Okay, some of you may be thinking, that kind of makes sense to me, Ron. But how can I practice this philosophy like this when I already have my own beliefs? This kind of feels like a conflict. I get it. This is a very common thought that many people have shared when they were first introduced to this philosophy. So let me tell you all a short story. Many of you know the story of Tina Turner's life, right? What's love got to do with it? Well, in her story, she reveals that she chants Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo every day. Now, Miss Turner really struggled with her life in those early years of Ike and Tina. And despite the many successful tours and the stardom at that time, no matter what she did, she couldn't get out of that abusive relationship. She prayed and she prayed and she tried everything she knew to change her circumstances, but they weren't enough. So she continued to suffer the daily abuse and suffered dearly. Until one day, a friend of hers told her about the practice of chanting Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo. Amazing story. Now, Miss Turner would tell you herself that she was very confused and also very conflicted at first and didn't know what she was hearing or didn't know what she was doing, but was willing to try anything to stop the pain and bring joy back to her life. Now, in the beginning of her practice, she absolutely wanted to give up. Couldn't do it. This didn't feel right, she said. It felt odd. It kind of felt funny. But her girlfriend never gave up on her, constantly encouraging her, Tina, you can't give up. You must continue to chant no matter what. You must persevere. This was definitely a challenge for her. So the more she chanted, the more courageous she became. The more she chanted, the more confidence welled up from the depths of her life. And while she chanted, she dug deep and made the determination that no more was she going to be abused and be subjected to this behavior. That no more was she going to suffer at the hands of anybody. She was single-mindedly determined to change her situation no matter what. So it was her inner strength that was revealed. And this allowed her to put her destiny in her own hands and move forward in the direction that she was determined to go. This is the power of Nam-Myoho-Renge-Kyo. So no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the struggle, no matter the fear or the pain, none of us has to accept and live our lives under these circumstances. We can absolutely turn poison into medicine using the power of this practice. Look, none of us are immune from daily struggles. We're all human. But it doesn't mean we cannot transform our pain into joy and suffer less. So in my next episode, I'll continue sharing the benefits of chanting and offer more detail as to why I think every one of you ought to look a little closer at this philosophy. It's incredible. It's incredible. I'll see you then.